understand what this life is, then you will definitely know that reincarnation is real. Yes, Christianity denies what is obvious even before them.
Face to face, now they read my thoughts. We dey talk, we dey yarn the things where they touch you.
Back to the roots. Reincarnation. African beliefs versus Christian teachings about reincarnation. That is what we want to discuss about today. And we still have our very seasoned thinker. I'm talking about no other person than Comrade Uduna Franklin. Again, Comrade, you're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so very much for coming. We are happy to have you again here on FaceToface TV. All right, today we are talking about reincarnation, the African belief and versus Christian, belief or Christian teachings, as the case may be. So, Comrade, what do you have to say about reincarnation? Is it real?
There is what we call contradiction in terms. Reincarnation. The Africans actually believe in reincarnation, what we call Elo Owa. Then the truth is that reincarnation is real in the terms that when you understand what this life is, then you will definitely know that reincarnation is real. Yes, Christianity denies what is obvious even before them.
How do you mean? How do you mean on that?
Our Bible says, I think that should be in Hebrew. It says, it is appointed unto a man once to die. And after death, judgment follows. So Christianity does not believe that one comes back again. But in our Bible also, we have seen many cases where people came back.
People like in
the mountain of transfiguration.
All right.
The disciples asked Jesus, have to come before the Messiah comes. Now Christ answered them and said, Elijah had already come, but they treated him as usual. And the Bible says, hence the disciples understood that he was talking about John the Baptist. The thing is that Christianity believes in second coming, but doesn't believe in reincarnation. And the question now becomes, what is reincarnation? Understanding the term reincarnation will solve so many problems.
Yeah.
Because every religion, starting from Hindu, believe in reincarnation. Buddhism believes in reincarnation. African traditional religion believes in reincarnation. What is reincarnation? Birth, death, and rebirth. You will keep on recycling until you attain liberation. Your ability to breathe is energy.
Yeah.
Your ability to move your eyes is energy. To raise your hand is energy. To move is energy. This piece of life is energy and time. And what is the law of thermodynamics states? Second, energy can neither be destroyed and neither was it created, but it changes from one form to another.
So is that reincarnation?
This is spirit.
But is that reincarnation?
This is reincarnation. This is reincarnation. Now, when you understand the history or the story of Elijah,
Yeah.
you know what happened to him? Elijah cut off the hairs of the prophets of Baal.
Okay.
Is that not true?
Yeah.
Because you cannot talk about reincarnation without talking about karma. They are intertwined. Elijah did that act. Jezebel was also so angry with him. But he reincarnated into John the Baptist. And that which he did in his life past, he paid for it in his life as John the Baptist.
Comrade, can you give us a proof to what you have just said? You know, how is that reincarnation? I just want to know. I just want to know, how is that reincarnation?
What is reincarnation?
As in changing, coming back to life as another person, right?
Yes.
Yeah?
Literally, yes.
Literally.
Yes.
Coming back to life as another person.
Yes. Now, reincarnation is just like, because what comes back is not your flesh, but your spirit. So your spirit comes back and takes another shape.
And behaves exactly like you.
Not behaves exactly like you. Takes another shape. Can do the same thing you did.
Or more.
But the truth is that is your spirit coming back. You are being reborn. You are being reincarnated. This is a rebirth. So when Christ told his disciples in Matthew, I think that should be 27, that John had already come back. Sorry, Elijah had already come back. And they learned that he was talking about John the Baptist. So is that not a coming back? And our Christian belief is that Christ is coming again. Okay. Coming again. Is it not reincarnation? Christ emphasized.
You mean the second coming of Christ?
The second coming of Christ is reincarnation. Reincarnation is nothing but the second coming. So we are just denying what is obvious before us.
But you know, the Christian faith believes in resurrection.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So let us draw what you are saying now from the point of resurrection. Okay. Yes, it is a known teaching across the Bible. You know that there is what is called resurrection, and you know what that means. Is Jesus' second coming reincarnation? Because I want to believe that in Acts of Apostles chapter 1 verses 11, when Jesus was taken up and the apostles were gazing, everybody were gazing up there in the sky, there was a promise that was given. He said that this same Jesus you watch today, who has been taken up, will come again, not another Jesus. You know, if you're talking about reincarnation, you're talking about, coming back in a different body, multiple, life. It can come in this form, it can come, but not that same person. So that's just what I want, because I want us to be very, very clear here. Is Jesus' second coming reincarnation? But remember that the body that is coming is that same Jesus, because that is what the Bible tells us.
Okay, let me ask you.
Okay.
Who are you?
I am myself. I am who I am.
Okay. Now, you are not Stephen.
Okay.
Stephen is a label
Given to me.
given to you at birth. You are not a photographer. That is what you acquired.
Of course.
Then who truly are you? You answer that question. I am. That is who you are. That is your name.
Okay.
I am. This I am takes different labels, offices, but the I am does not change. Christ is the I am that I am. And the I am is not the physical body.
The one they use to say I am that I am.
Yes.
Okay.
Christ, the I am is not the physical body you have acquired through the food you eat, you know? The gari, the fufu, the meat, the bushmeat, the beans are all you accumulated that brought you to this status and shape. This is not your true self. The true self is your spirit. And that is the Christ. And that is the Christ in you. That is the Christ in me. That is the hope of glory. The triduum cannot be separated. They are one. Indivisible. The spirit is one. Now, when Christ said that I am coming again, what if I tell you that Christ has been coming? And you knew him not because you were waiting for him to come. In the picture, you knew him.
No, he says that when he comes, that all eyes will see him. So I don't believe that he has been coming, and I knew it not. You understand? That's my own belief. He said that when he will come, that all as they see and everybody watch him go, that is also the form in which he will come back. He will not come secretly. You understand?
Now, this is the tragedy for humanity. Because the understanding of the Christian mysticism, which is buoyed on resurrection, keeps one separated from his true self. Because we are longing for the coming. Just like the disciples were waiting for Elijah to come before the Messiah, whereas Elijah had already come. So they were ignorant of the person of Elijah. But Christ, who knew the past and the present and the future, recognized John as the Elijah. John the Baptist never knew he was Elijah. And that was why when they told Christ that John the Baptist has been arrested, that they have cut off the head of John the Baptist, Christ was not so much, didn't give so much credence to those information. You can remember.
Yeah.
He was telling them, go and tell him that the lame is walking, the blind is seeing. Why? Because he knew that John the Baptist came, or Elijah came in the person of John the Baptist, but basically to pay the price of the sins he committed against humanity in his past life. There is a birth. Where you came from, you don't know. Or do you know?
And where you go,
where you are going,
you do not know.
You do not know. Because these are things we believe because we don't know. But when you look at life, remove religion, look at life as what it truly is. This is a piece of time and energy. That is why your strength goes up and at the time comes down at old age. When the vessel is weak, the energy leaves and takes another form and continues until liberation. African traditional religion believes God to be transcendental and also immanent. God is within us. God is a powerful God. Let me give you an instance of water. You know, the ocean is a mighty ocean. But is the ocean different from the sachet of water or from this particular bottled water. The content,
it's the same content,
the same content, the same H2O,
yeah.
right?
2 atoms of hydrogen and 1
molecule of oxygen.
Yeah.
This is the same. But there we have the ocean. It's a mighty ocean. Here is a bottle of water. But in this bottle of water has the complete property of water.
And all that water represents.
And all that water represents. The same thing applicable to air that we breathe. You can blow a balloon today. Oh, this is a white balloon. Oh, this is a yellow balloon. Oh, this is a black balloon.
What is inside?
What is inside? It's air. Now, what is inside us humans? Every human. What is inside us is spirit. That spirit is one. That spirit is one. And when this vessel, the spirit is just like enslaved in the body. When the vessel becomes weak, the spirit becomes liberated and then goes back to the universal spirit. But because of cause and the effect, the law of cause and effect, which is where karma comes in, that spirit returns to face the consequences of his or her actions. Now, the Bible says, whatsoever a man doeth or soweth, he shall do what?
Reap.
He shall reap. Christ averted the karma of Peter when Peter did what? Took up his knife and cut off the ear of the servant of Marcus. Now Christ said, no, because Christ knew that if he doesn't avert this, Peter will surely be, his ear will surely be cut off. He said, no, put back your sword. For he that killeth by the sword shall by the sword
also
be killed. If not in this life, is in the next life. But you can never escape the consequences of your karma or your actions.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are glad to have you today, and we believe that these things we are saying are really catching up with you in one way or the other. All we want you to do is to drop your opinions. If there are some other things that are related to what we are saying that you want us to talk about, please still bring it forward. Remember, what we are doing is back to the roots. Thank you so very much, comrade. Please, your last word for our viewers.
Yeah, thank you so much, Honorable, for this opportunity. It all matters that we get to know all these things, because knowledge, the Bible says, and ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Now, when you know that you are going to come back, you'll be conscious of your action.
Come back from the market.
A great man says that you should be more afraid of your actions than you are afraid of the Almighty. So I will say, please value humanity. Know that whatsoever a man soweth, he shall reap. So thank you so much.
Thank you so very much.
Face to face, now they read my thoughts.